everybody! My name is Joey Sixx, and to my left and right here are the ever so lovely Dany Thunder and the Poggy one himself, Pognac, and you are watching the very first episode of the greatest show that you're going to watch ever. That is The Business. Well, before we get started with today's episode and to go into a little bit of what's going on here today, I gotta get our commercial underway. After all, people pay for this stuff. So let's talk about our main sponsor, as we can see behind us, the Corleone Empire. Founded in 2006, the Corleone Empire is Legion. Conceived and launched in 2020, the Mancini Group emerged on the grid to change the entertainment landscape forever. A proud sponsor of Premier Wrestling, which you're watching on our YouTube channel here. A committed partner to a variety of Second Life communities. Broaden your perspectives with the Corleone Way and attend their open and private events. You can hire them to organize and host events of your own in new, dynamic, and exciting ways. And if you're looking to be a part of something different and you're yearning for new challenges, you can join their family to broaden your horizons in-world. They're always looking for dedicated creators, artists, realms, and business-minded individuals. The sky's the limit with these guys. And just saying, the Mancini Group, in partnership with the Corleone Empire, they're rocking and rolling your ordinary second-day life, one big bash at a time. Character, quality, vision, and trust. That is the Corleone way. Now that we've got that out of and under the way for today, let's go ahead and get into what this show is going to be about. The Business is going to be a discussion that every week where you have me, Dany, and Pognac here all arguing about whatever we wish to talk about in the wrestling world, whether it's in Second Life or outside. This week, I have decided as our great host for episode 1 that we are going to talk about, drumroll please, we're going to talk about the best debuts in Premiere this season. I feel like that's a pretty good one to cover. You guys agree with that one? Feel like you could talk about that? All right.
Absolutely. I'm in for it.
Alrighty. So first off, before we go into that, Dany, how you feeling? You feeling good? You feeling excited?
Well, let me tell you something, broski. I'm really happy to be here today because finally we can talk about what's happening behind the scenes. And finally, we can talk about the people, talk about the storylines and everything that happens around the PW universe. And the topic of today, it's really, really interesting. And let me tell you, I got two names. Of course, one coming from Attitude, and the other one coming from Overload. You want to know?
Yeah. Go ahead, tell us who you're going to argue today so you can be the host next week. Who are your two names on the bill?
All right. First one coming from Attitude is Ren Blackheart. Man, I was impressed. I was really impressed by the attitude, but I'm not meaning the show, but I mean the person, and the way he came in, straight to the point. He didn't care. Okay, maybe he didn't care enough because, everyone saw that, okay? He basically hit the kid of Zay, and thank God nothing serious. But he just wanted to feel himself in the environment, and he went straight to the point. He was looking for the Undisputed Championship, and what a measure impact than that. You came from nowhere. You make a stand, and you go for the big gold. Well, props to him. Really. That's all I can say. And the second name, well, this is a little bit personal, because in some way I was involved. The name coming from Overload is John Dennis, of course, because I was making an announcement for the Shield Maiden tournament, and all of a sudden this guy comes from nowhere and he hit me from behind. But that's how he proved that if he's looking for something like Ren did, just went straight to the point, looking for the big gold, and he tried, and everyone saw how it ended. But that was a good impact for, let's say, the story, but the people didn't like it because he made it personal, like I did. So I felt his mood, and what they have in common, the way that they took. Okay, they didn't care about fans. They didn't care about what people could say about them. Just went there, and those are my picks because they really did something new. They did something that you don't see around. It's just that if you want something, you just go and get it, and it's what they did. So yes, those are my names.
All right. I'm liking your choices. Well, I know John certainly had an impact on your bank account, considering all the shit of yours he broke. But we'll But all right, Poggy, I hear you giggling over there. I hear you you had a pretty awesome debut this season on Overload. But who are your choices? Who do you think had the best debut of the past season here?
That's a good question, because there's been a lot of good talent coming in and out. But if I had to pick two, I have to also agree with Thunder over there. Except one. Now, Ren is an awesome competitor. He's been keeping Zay on his toes this whole season. So I agree with you on that one. John Dennis also is a good competitor. He's made you look like a fool this whole season. And I love when people make others look like foolish men. Because that's something I do very well. But John Dennis also brought out another debut from somebody who hasn't wrestled in a long time that you're missing out on, Thunder. And that is getting Vince Aftermath back in the ring.
The re-debut of the Golden Boy. That's right. He did come back for the season finale. That was an awesome, return. I thought I was already, it was going to be cool already because we got the return of Hollywood. But, John Dennis brings that out? Come on. How do you... That was pretty freaking awesome. What do you...
Can't top that.
You definitely you struggle to top that. What do you say to that, Danny? What's your feeling? John Dennis and Vince there, what's your take on that?
All right, let me tell you something first to the Hoodoo Man. Maybe he has too much green mist going all over your head. Okay, we're talking about a debut, right? Did I have to mention that Vince Aftermath has been around this universe for decade? So yeah,
I was got to your brain, Thunder. For one, I haven't seen him wrestle since I've been here. So to me, that was a debut, and you can say what you want with your little man bun over there, but I still call it a debut. Nonetheless.
All right. Yeah. All right, I'll keep it in that little word. All right. But I've seen him wrestling in the past. All right, I got the chance to meet him in the past, and we also share some stories in other federations. And I was impressed. No, because I'm always ready for the challenge. I'm always ready for the inevitable, right? So I just take it, and somehow. I said it right, John. Okay, if people forgot that, he set up on fire my bike, and he destroyed my office. Don't laugh about it.
It's a little bit funny though. Come on, man. It's a little bit funny.
I mean, in Italy, because if you didn't know, I'm coming from Italy, by the way, people. We have a saying. Yeah. When the fox doesn't reach for the grapes, it says it is wretched. Now, it means that when you cannot get what you want, you just remove credits from that thing, alright? Long story
What
short.
you're saying is your bike was rancid. Is that why I had to burn it?
Well, you can say that from John Vision. Yes, you can say that. So, not happy. He destroyed my office, he destroyed my gym, and he has been disrespectful all the time. So I was like, alright, then I have to play on the same level. And that's why Hollywood came back.
Well, he did win your belt, and then you were saying that, you know, you were running around with a fake belt and claiming to be the champ when you weren't the champ, so who's disrespectful here, Thunder?
First of all, he didn't win a championship, he stole it. Alright, and second...
I don't know, that could be made up. I don't know, there's no proof on that.
I tell you guys, I was there. Personally, I was there. You were not involved on that, but I was. And then, you know, I'm a good guy. Do you see me with the replica belt at the moment? No, because I gave that too Quick. He loved that championship, so now DJ Quick has the championship, our commentator. I made for a good cause, alright?
Hashtag DJ Quick defending his belt win.
Yes.
DJ Quick, if you're hearing this, as a former commentator and the currently the best manager in all of Premiere, I challenge you to a wrestling match for that belt. I want it, man. That nice blue belt is actually pretty sick.
I wouldn't trust it. Thunder's worn it.
Okay.
He might decide to take it back one day. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Of course I did, because I had to take back my championship, so it's normal, you know? You're the champion, you should put on the line your championship to prove you're worthy, alright? So what I said to John, look, just put on the line my championship and let's see what happened. You know what happened, Pug? Or you were sleeping at night?
I was on hoodoo business.
Oh, voodoo business.
So I'm unfamiliar of the results of what happened. But I hear that you cheated somehow and won your belt.
I didn't. The only stipulation of the match is that I couldn't hit Vince. So what I did, I just tossed John to Vince. Literally.
Why would you want to hit the boss anyway? That's disrespectful already, and just thinking the thought.
You talking about being disrespectful?
You're being disrespectful over there.
You've always been. Since we entered this place.
Then they're using a man to throw at another man. That's disrespectful right there.
That was the only way I could win the match. Hoodoo Poggy.
Oh, ladies, you're both beautiful. You're both beautiful. Before we get any further into this lovely discussion and everything, let me get my get our second advertisement of the week out and about here. So, with that being said, we're filming this on a lovely Friday, but you may be one of those people in Second Life that you don't have anything to do Friday nights. You know, you want something to do, so tell you what. Make every Friday night special. You can celebrate this weekend by kicking it off with the creative entertainment from the Elysium Cabaret. Every Friday at 6 p.m. SLT, the visionary artists of the Elysium Cabaret take the stage and welcome you to join them on an imaginative journey through music and virtual dance creations. Let your imagination come out to play and take you away in the Empire Room Theater at Copperhead Road. We strive to bring you tightly synced choreography to an eclectic mix of music genres. I haven't had enough smoke to say that one. Mix of music genres, elaborate stage environments, and dazzling costumes. At the end of the shows, they invite you all onto the stage to dance in the finale with them and celebrate the simple joy of dance. Make Elysium Cabaret your Friday night habit, and welcome to the weekend. The last Saturday of each month, they also perform a best of show at 1 p.m. SLT. This offers our European audience, which our lovely Dany Thunder would understand here, a chance to come see their shows at a time that's better suited to them. the Elysium Cabaret at the Empire Room, a Mancini Group valued partner and preferred entertainment destination. Now you guys can go back to arguing while I take a sip, because that was thirsty work there.
Well, let me tell you, you've been mentioning this cabaret and dancing and all that. I'd say the Hoodoo Man could be a nice dancer, taking part of that.
Actually, I am a good dancer.
You are?
Why do you think I move
Really?
so elegantly in the ring? I
I'm
move with the
impressed.
flawlessness of a gazelle.
Wow.
Yes.
I wasn't ready for that. No, I swear, I wasn't ready to hear that. I'm impressed.
Why do you think my cardio game is so good, Thunder?
I
I
mean,
don't just wake up one day and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna do this just because. No, I had training for it.
Hey, listen. We have been dealing with a lot of people, all right, that, just like you said, in the morning they woke up and said, okay, I'm gonna do this today, without realizing that, you know, the place is big. So, of course, you meet some other people that, you know, they have tasks to make during the day, right? So, let me tell you, if you wake up one day and decide to be a dancer, hey, it's your choice. I'm just saying, make it big.
just kind of like you decide one day that you wake up and you're going to bleach your mustache.
Yeah. You know, in my
Was that
town.
actually bleach or was that glue?
No. In my town, hey, Thunderstrike City. If one day you wanna come there, I have nice stuff. There is a famous barber, right? And I just went there and I said, look, I need a fancy look for the finale. Said, say no more. And I just came out with that new type of stash with that white collar and a nice haircut. I mean, he did a good job. Props to the barber. I'll see you soon. I'm coming back for that.
See, we both know that the real style is rocking the red dreads. Ain't that right, Poggy?
Yes. You look ridiculous out there. What do you think?
Oh my god. Now. We're here to argue about the best
Those fancy
debuts.
tight pants, and then you running around with these weird little furry things around your neck, and then riding a bike. Like, what are you? Are you acting like you're 20 years old or something?
No. I act like I have a shower every single day.
I have a shower too. It's in the swamp.
Oh, okay. People, the swamp is really a nice place where to go and have fresh water and be clean, just like Puggy.
Just
The thing is not.
drink
Careful.
swamp water is what we're trying to give as our message here today.
Which I also bathe in.
Yes, we're selling Pognac swamp bath water, coming to a premier store near you. With that, all right. So we've got two options here. So the main argument we've got here is that is John Dennis better than Vince Aftermath's debut here? So if we're going off of the amount of destruction caused, John Dennis is clearly in the lead here. Like, that man put a hurting on your budget, kind of like people when they decide that they're going to hire Joey Sixx to give them the after party of a lifetime. But, you know, I'm always reasonable with that. That's why we have such a lovely spread here today, because the king of the after party does not neglect his job, let's just say. But back to the matter at hand. So let's talk a little bit more about Rin here for a second. So Rin comes out and just hits a kid. How is that man not arrested? And how is that man not in prison right now? I'm just saying, there's bound to be some guy, like, I guess, you know, Uncle Bobby pulled some favors or something. I don't know.
Well, you see, he may have not actually hit the kid. It could have just been just the way the angles from the camera that made it seem like that. So I say he's innocent.
Innocent until proven guilty, but I know that Isaiah definitely found him guilty in that ring later that season finale. But you know, we're not here to talk about that for a moment. So we're coming up on our time here for today, so I have to make a call as our great host for today. Who do I think is the winner of today's episode? Can I get a drum roll, please? I'm going to go with Dany Thunder on this one. Only because the hilarity of watching that man break so much of your stuff, Danny. I'm just sorry. It's a little bit funny. A little bit funny.
He made you look like a foolish man this whole season.
It was. Hey, listen, dude. You got beat by Casper the Friendly Ghost, aka Father Freud. I don't think you want to talk too much smack there, poggers.
Yeah. Say it. Let's talk about that. Oh, you're going quiet now? Let me tell you something, Pog, all right?
I got afraid, okay?
Let me tell you, because I know you're afraid of also. You see this frame here? This little picture next to this lovely pizza? That's Balti, right? You know, that's my dog. I know you don't like him. No. Stop it. You don't sit in my office, all right, and just take a selfie with that picture of my lovely dog, all right? No, that's personal. You can destroy my office. Listen. If I stand up, I'm gonna throw you into the swamp right now.
All right.
You wanna find one?
We better finish this episode up before you two start breaking our brand new studio. I put so much work. Y'all are not going to break this on my account. So with that being said here, folks, I am so thankful that you have joined us for episode 1 of The Business. Join us next week as Dany Thunder takes the hot seat as our host and decides what me and Pognak are going to argue about as the best of the best next episode. Tune in whenever this episode comes out, will be probably close to when it is. Probably within, expect Saturday or Sunday. With that in mind, I'm Joey Sixx.
I'm Dany Thunder.
I'm Pognak, the Hoodoo Man.
And join us every week as we talk the business.